Labor! Labor! Let me say good evening to the Honorable Prime Minister listening to us on the airwaves. Let me also say good evening to Miss Athenia Benjamin, the candidates for the Wesley constituency. Let me also say good evening to my colleagues on the platform, all those who will be running and seeking re-election on December the 8th, and all other specially invited guests like Attorney at Law Lennox Lawrence, who so succinctly and clearly defined to us our right to vote. Labour! Last night was great, wasn't it? Last night was spirit-filled, wasn't it? Last night declared that the Dominica Labour Party will form the next government in this country, brothers and sisters. And all we have to do right now is to go to the polls and vote overwhelmingly for the continued progress and development of this country, brothers and sisters. We have given to you a slate of 21 positive, dynamic, educated, committed, and talented individuals who will be continuing the work of the Dominica Labour Party, brothers and sisters. Can you compare the alternative, brothers and sisters? You cannot compare the alternative, because Labour is in fact the choice to take Dominica to the next level in the Commonwealth of Dominica, brothers and sisters. And before I go any further, let me salute Sister Gloria Shillingford for the sterling representation that she has given to the Wesley Woodford Hill people in the House of Assembly. I sat next to Sister Gloria Shillingford, brothers and sisters, for the last 2 terms. And I can say that that was a powerful woman who worked for the people of Woodford Hill and of Wesley. And I salute you for your contribution towards national development, Sister Gloria Shillingford. And yet again, brothers and sisters, the Dominica Labour Party proposes to you another dynamic candidate in the person of Sister Athenia Benjamin. Athenia may have left Wesley in body, physically, but Athenia has never left this constituency in spirit, brothers and sisters. Athenia has always been here with you. She has always been connected to the Wesley Woodford Hill people. Athenia, all the way in Canada, brothers and sisters, remain connected. Every single activity in this constituency, Athenia would contribute, send down barrels, brothers and sisters, make donations, brothers and sisters, help the elderly, help the youth. So it's no secret, brothers and sisters, it's a natural progression for Athenia to become your parliamentary representative on December the 8th, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, that is the caliber of the Dominica Labour Party. That is the metal of which the Dominica Labour Party is made of. Committed people, dedicated people, people who have set their lives towards the improvement of the ordinary man. People who have sacrificed, brothers and sisters. From our leader, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, ever since he came back from university, a humble individual, not by any means rich. He didn't come from the bourgeoisie. He didn't come from a wealthy family. He didn't come from well-to-do, brothers and sisters. But he educated himself. He toiled up to the top of his class at university. And he could have stayed in the United States. He could have gone on to be a lecturer, brothers and sisters, at any university in the US. He could have gone to university and done law and be a lawyer in the US or even in our region. But he sacrificed and he came back to serve his people of Vekas. And God bless. Ever since Roosevelt Skerrit became the leader of this country, we have grown from strength to strength. We have soared from level to level. We are reaching for the stars, brothers and sisters. Every single country in the Eastern Caribbean respects Roosevelt Skerrit. Every single country in Latin America, brothers and sisters, calls on Roosevelt Skerrit for advice. When Roosevelt Skerrit came to power, he made a decision that was filled with wisdom. He moved our strategic and our international diplomatic relations from Taiwan, a province in China, to the People's Republic of China, brothers and sisters. And we can see the benefits of that move. That is a man of wisdom. And we have grown from strength to strength. The Windsor Park Stadium that can now house international cricket. The West Coast Road, brothers and sisters, and so many more. The Dominica State College, that every single child living a secondary school in Dominica right now can go to the Dominica State College, brothers and sisters. That is the vision of Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit. And leadership is everything. Leadership is everything, brothers and sisters. We cannot afford to hand over the country to a novice like Lennox Linton. Ever since the man decided to take on the leadership of the United Workers' Party, he has vilified, he has cursed, he has abused, he has denigrated every single sector of the Dominican society. And that is a man that has to stay right where he is in the opposition, brothers and sisters. And I want the people of Marigot, to give Dr. Christmas every single bit of support that they can on December the 8th, because that is a man to represent people. Just like Sister Athenia Benjamin is the woman for Wesley and Woodford Hill. From a great woman to another powerful woman. From Sister Gloria to Sister Athenia. We have to continue to bring development to the people of Wesley and Woodford Hill, brothers and sisters. Look at the social programs, and that is the work of Sister Gloria Shillingford in the Ministry of Social Services. The Yes We Care program have touched lives in the Wesley Woodford Hill constituency, brothers and sisters. The washroom facility have touched lives of the people of Wesley and Woodford Hill, brothers and sisters. The over 70 non-pension grant that we are giving to our senior citizens to make their lives better in this country. Sister Gloria has been at the back of it. Every single citizen and resident and constituent of Wesley and Woodford Hill can walk into the Princess Margaret Hospital right now and get free medical care, brothers and sisters. That is the work of a working government. Labor, Messieurs, Mesdames, brothers and sisters. And we have to continue that work. We want to continue that work. And we are the only party in Dominica right now. That is the only team with the connections, with the know-how, brothers and sisters, with the diplomatic relations to source the funding, brothers and sisters, to continue not only the social programs, but to make the necessary investments towards a better Dominica, brothers and sisters. Kimun Kikonet, Lennox Linton, ever UWP, brothers and sisters. Who knows Lennox Linton, brothers and sisters? Who knows the United Workers' Party, brothers and sisters? Let me take this constituency back in history, brothers and sisters, because I want to put Ezekiel Basil in perspective. But for me to put Ezekiel Basil in perspective, I must go back to Jerome Burke, brothers and sisters. What did Jerome Burke do to you? He left you and he ran away to America. He didn't stay and fight with you when things were tight, when things were rough. We took the mantle in this country. We met an empty treasury, but we didn't shirk our responsibility. We lost Rosie Douglas, but we didn't shirk our responsibility. We lost the Honorable Pierre Charles, and his wife has continued the sacrifice. That is what we are made of in the Dominica Labour Party. But Jerome Burke left and he ran away to the United States of America. What did Peter Carbon do to you, brothers and sisters? What did Peter Carbon do? He left after they lost the elections. Instead, he stayed in Dominica and struggled with the people of Woodford Hill that he claimed that he loved so much. Instead, he stayed in Wesley and stayed and struggled with the people of Wesley. What did he do? He took off. He fuka. He ran away to America, brothers and sisters. These are not men who are committed to your development. These are not men who care about what happens to the ordinary citizen, the ordinary man and woman of Wesley and Woodford Hill. And that is why on December the 8th, you must go and vote for the continued development of Wesley and Woodford Hill. You must vote for the continued development of Dominica. You must go and vote for proper management and accountability and stewardship under Roosevelt's spirit and Athenia Benjamin, brothers and sisters. It was Edison James who deprived the people of Woodford Hill of the international airport. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. Never, never forget that. Edison James wrote the Americans and he told them, do not come here to interfere in our business. After Dame Eugenia Charles of blessed memory stood with President Ronald Reagan and George Bush as a champion, brothers and sisters, of Caribbean civilization and democracy, Edison Chenfield James will go down in history as the man who prevented the Wesley and Woodford Hill people from having their international airport today. And brothers and sisters, Ezekiel Basil is part of that legacy, brothers and sisters. Lennox Linton is part of that legacy, brothers and sisters. And all of Team Dominica is part of that Edison James legacy. So we have dealt with them. We have analyzed them. They served from 95 to 2000, and we know what their record and their legacy was, brothers and sisters. A legacy of debt, a legacy of mismanagement, a legacy of corruption, a legacy of squandering state funds, a legacy of using state assets for private gain, and we can go on and on and on. But ever since Roosevelt Skerrit took the reins of government in this country, he has brought discipline to the government. He has brought a focused team to the government, brothers and sisters. He has brought to you men and women of stature, brothers and sisters, intellects and academics, men and women who soar and excel in every single station in life, from doctors like Dr. Martin Christmas and Dr. Daru, brothers and sisters, to PhD doctors like Dr. Vince Anderson and Dr. Atlee Aaron, brothers and sisters. He has brought you lawyers to serve you like myself and Tony Estefan and Lennox Lawrence, who you have just heard, and senior counsel Alec Lawrence. These are the men who continue to serve with Roosevelt Skerrit to take this country to the next level, brothers and sisters. When I look at their manifesto, compare what the Workers' Party has given to you to what the Dominica Labour Party is offering to you, brothers and sisters. A key component of your life is your electricity bill. When last you went to Domlec, what was your electricity bill? You know, brothers and sisters. But the only party that can bring you cheaper electricity is the Dominica Labour Party because of geothermal energy, brothers and sisters. And we will not only build a plant to supply electricity to Dominica, we will build a bigger plant before the next election in 2020 to supply Martinique and Guadeloupe with electricity so euros can come back into the pockets of our Dominican people, brothers and sisters. And that is the kind of management, that is the kind of stewardship, that is the kind of leadership that we have given to you, brothers and sisters. And now, Lennox Linton is backtracking now because he recognized that he has already lost the elections, and he's saying every single social program, he will keep the social program. Now you know you want to keep the social program. After you call senior citizens greedy, after you say people go into red clinic is greedy people, after you call our young ladies and our women in Dominica prostitutes, now you want to backtrack? Well, he has no chance to backtrack because he is on record, brothers and sisters. And we will continue to play the recordings of Lennox Linton to show you the kind of character that is vying to hold power in this country, brothers and sisters. Every single candidate, but you know Ezekiel Basil. I don't have to tell you about Ezekiel Basil. You know Ezekiel in the Gulf. When he comes to Wesley's in the Gulf, alone he can stay, brothers and sisters. That is where he belongs. keep him in the Gulf on December the 8th, and put Athenia Benjamin in the cabinet of Dominica. Put Athenia Benjamin in the parliament of Dominica. Put Athenia Benjamin on the side of Roosevelt Skerrit. Put Athenia Benjamin on the side of Sister Nurse Charles, brothers and sisters. Put Athenia Benjamin on the side of Rosalind Paul, brothers and sisters. Put Athenia Benjamin next to all the solid women who have given themselves up in this election to run this election, because they understand the struggles of the working women of Dominica. They understand the plight of the single mothers. They understand the plight of the working woman in agriculture, the working woman in the private sector, the working woman in the public sector. And that is why we respect our women in the Dominica Labour Party, and we will always continue to work hard and to sacrifice for your benefit, brothers and sisters. So stay focused, stay strong, stay committed, brothers and sisters. You have what works for you. The agricultural sector, the banana farmers in this constituency, we have provided the fertilizers and the inputs for you at subsidized rates, and we will continue to do that. We have put the coffee plant down at 1 mile and the Chinese agricultural center, so you can get your free seedlings. You can plant your coffee and bring them to the plant. We have set up this country on a foundation, on a platform for sustainable growth and development, brothers and sisters. We are building hotels, first government in Dominica and the only government right now in the Caribbean who are building hotels so we can create employment for our young people. All of our young people that we have employed under the National Employment Program, you shall not lose your jobs. While people in Antigua and in St. Lucia and in Barbados are going home, we are calling people to work under this government, under the National Employment Program. That is what the Dominica Labour Party is doing for you. Labour Katwavai, brothers and sisters. Messieurs, mesdames, Labour Katwavai. Chebe Labour, Chebe 4, messieurs, mesdames. Palaje, messieurs, mesdames. We are marching on to victory. And on December the 8th, 2014, God willing, brothers and sisters, we want to return 21 Labour Party candidates to the House of Assembly in the Commonwealth of Dominica for the next 5 years of progress, peace, and development. I thank you very much. God bless you. Stay strong, stay focused till the 8th. Thank you very much. Labour, Labour, Labour. Thank you very much.